Hello, my name is Rutledge Ellis IV, and I work for Shop 99 at PSNS. I'm a first year apprentice, and this is my speech on leadership. Now, I'm going to give you a quote and then maybe some hints, and you can figure out who I'm quoting, or actually who my paper on leadership is about. Uh, O people, know that you have committed great sins. If you ask what proof I have of these words, I say it is because I am the punishment of God. If you had not committed great sins, God would not send a punishment like me upon you. Now, that's basically just to kind of get your attention, because if you think about it, someone who comes up and says that they're the punishment of God, that's pretty intense. So, you probably don't know who I'm quoting, but I'll give you a couple of hints here. He was born in 1162 and died in 1227, so he had to live about 65 years. And John Wayne played him in a movie. So I guess for those of you who know, I'm actually referring to Genghis Khan, which is kind of funny that he's played by John Wayne. In any case, if you know anything about leadership, I guess the kind of de facto go-to book would be The Prince, that was written in 1513, I believe it was, by Nicola di Bernardo di Machiavelli. Um, and I think that Genghis Khan actually exemplifies what I guess you call it leadership. Um, because, like I said, in 65 years, Genghis Khan was able to unite the nomadic tribes of the Mongolian plateau. Now, the other thing that makes me think that he's a great leader is that he was able to conquer huge swaths of Central Asia and China. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you know this, but there's a really big wall in China that can be seen from space, and that was erected to keep him out. Um, Now, there are a lot of historical figures that can be considered villains because of the perceptions that they cultivated. Um, if you think about someone like, say, um, Vlad Tepes. Now, Vlad Tepes, um, he was a great leader, but kind of a psycho. Um, you think about all the just a forest full of people that have been impaled on spikes, and I don't know that Genghis Khan ever did anything like that. Actually, Genghis Khan wiped out whole ethnicities of people, but at the same time, he was also able to unite those large masses of land, most of Asia, and bring them all together. Now, I don't know of anybody else who was able to do that. And there's many quotes that are associated with Genghis Khan that give a decent idea of the type of leader that he was. If you was an opponent of Genghis Khan, I guess he would have been a kind of fairly horrifying person. However, if you were an ally, he'd be a great friend to you. There's actually a quote associated with that. But actually, right now I'm going to read a quote, and this has to do with Genghis Khan and he speaks to the excess of China. He says, "Heaven grew weary of the excess pride and luxury of China. I am from the barbaric north. I wear the same clothes and eat the same food as the cowherds and the horse herders. We make the same sacrifice and we share our riches. I look upon the notice as the newborn child. I look upon the nation as a newborn child, and I care for the soldiers as though they were my brothers." Now, of course, that's not that smooth, but he looks upon his fellow riders as brothers. So it's not like he was just going out there and like you know lopping off heads and doing all that kind of stuff. He was actually trying to bring his world together, and I think that that is kind of the essence of leadership is to get results, and the best result you can give me is to say I united an entire nation and I brought basically a whole continent together. And that's why I think that Genghis Khan is probably one of my, if I had to list my leaders that I've ever seen, I guess, or in history, I would put Genghis Khan probably at the top. So that is my speech on leadership, and there's other reasons why I think that Genghis Khan would be at the top, but I guess results is my number one reason. In any case, hope you've enjoyed this, and have a good evening. Bye.